Poppy's back, can't erase that. 8 years gone, but he's still on track. Bitch, try to take him down, but the truth won't quit. Poppy's got the fire and the comeback lit. Wine box Poppy, you can't stop me. Bounce right back, now the content's popping. Wine box Poppy, you can't stop me. Bounce right back, now the content's popping. Gypsy tried to delete him, but he's still here. 8 years strong, bitch, let's make it clear. Poppy got a new page, you gon' strike that. Every new video, he's clapping right back. Poppy's back, bitch. Poppy's back, Poppy's back, bitch. Poppy's calling him a bully, bitch, you got it twisted. You want a nick to stab your mom so we could put his limp dick in your ass. It's fake just like your pixies. Better loosen up your hair before you get your wig split. Wine box Poppy, you can't stop me. Bounce right back, now the content's popping. Wine box Poppy, you can't stop me. Bounce right back, now the content's popping. If you really want something, then it's time for you to pull up. Should've known better than to fuck with the cunt.
Poppy's back, can't erase that. 8 years gone, but he's still on track.
Yo.
Down, but the truth won't quit. Poppy's got the fire
And the comeback lit a wine box Poppy.
can't stop me.
Bounce right back, now that content's popping.
How y'all doing? Yeah.
Bounce right back, now that content's
Yeah.
Gypsy tried to delete him, but he's still here. 8 years
Strong bitches make it clear.
Poppy got a new page.
What's up, everybody? Happy Monday.
Yo, he's clapping right back.
Poppy's back, bitch. Poppy's back, bitch.
Poppy's back.
Poppy's back, bitch. But you got it twisted. You get a little limp dick in your ass.
just like your pixies. Better loosen up your hair before you get your wig split. You can't stop me. Bounce right back, now that content's popping.
Wine box Poppy.
Stop me. Bounce right
Fit check. I'm wearing basketball shorts aside from this t-shirt.
Should've known better than to fuck with that cunt.
My new shades on though. A&G Rock. A&G Rock and a little TSO PRX, baby. That's it. How's everybody doing? Happy Monday. 69 watching, my favorite number.
gone, but he's still on track. Bitch, tried to take him
Down, but the truth won't quit.
Poppy's got the fire and the comeback lit. Wine box Poppy, you can't stop me. Bounce right back, now the content's popping. Wine box Poppy, you can't stop me. Bounce right back, now that content's popping. Gypsy tried to
Delete him, but he's still here. All right, guys.
strong, bitch. Let's
Love the glasses, bro.
got a new page.
Appreciate you. I wanted these so bad, dude. I've been wanting these for like 3 months, dude. When I first tried them on, I'm like, these go so fucking hard, even though, and I can see people not liking them, but look at the shades from gangster videos. Like someone would do something gangster and these glasses would go on. I don't know if like some gang members would wear these because they're just kind of like fashion forward, I guess, you know. I can see people either liking them or not liking them. But yo, let's fucking go. Let's open up. Let's go ahead and open up my email. You guys are gonna love this really quick. I showed this last time for who sent me the email last time. So if you want to take a look here really quick, guys, this might be a little bit interesting to you guys. The email, I just typed in book. So the email is from Sir Morbid X. SirMorbidX@gmail.com. You know, the guy who fucking hates me for no reason? Let me read this really quick. I'm going to probably read it every live. It's hilarious. Sorry, been so damn busy, brother. But I know I was going to send this to you to have our upcoming live collab. It's a PDF copy of the dumbass book, LOL, and her actual audiobook, MP3. I have yet to read the damn thing or listen to it because didn't want to waste my time. Got better shit to do. But since the collab lives would be a great idea like you suggested, I think it's perfect. So I attached both files in this email, and I'm still thinking in the month of June we get started. I'll reach out back to you when the time gets closer. Hope all is well with you. Talk soon, brother. P.S. Actually, it looks like I have to send you the audiobook and another email. It's too big of a file. Oof. Oof. Big oof. Yikes, brother. What a fucking loser. All right, time to read about her murder, dude. She murdered her mom. By the way, I just woke up fucking 30 minutes ago. So my Adderall's about to kick in, dude. We're going to have a really exciting stream today. This is called If I Did It by Gypsy Rose Blanchard. We are on chapter 15. So while I go scroll to that, we're going to go ahead and listen to more about me, you know?
No video, he's clapping right back. Poppy's back.
Brother.
Poppy's back.
Our collab will be so sick, brother. It's the grift train. The grift train, brother. The nobody's reading to nobodies.
Got it twisted. You wanted Nick to stab your mom.
So he could put his limp dick in your ass. We're getting to chapter 15.
Better loosen up your head before
You get your wig split.
Can't stop me. Bounce right back. Now that counts.
This counts for your reading hours in school, by the way. If you got to read like 30 minutes this week, this counts.
If you really want some, then it's time for you to pull up. Should've known
Better than a fuck with the client. I heard
Poppy's back.
I heard Sir Morbid has been talking about taking down this channel if I don't stop talking about Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Well, I'm talking about her, pussy, so hop to it. Yeah, people would love if you did that. You'd get a lot of fucking fans if you did that. That's a super likable thing to do. Super likable. That makes people want to subscribe to you, actually. All right, 15. The Hideout from Hell. I'll zoom in. That's good for my old eyes, actually. All right. Wait, she killed her mom? Yeah, sorry for ruining the book for you. Yeah. This is like the Bible. When he whipped out the glass, I was like, what? And then you put them on, it actually works. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it would, right? These tiny little, like, Japanese or, like, Asian type eyes, like Sir Morbid's. They look a little squinty, but, you know. The Hideout from Hell. Where could this be, dude? Appreciate you, Trouble Puffs. Thank you guys all so much for chiming in today. Remember, this is a memoir to her daughter, Aurora. Probably Kate Winslet in the Titanic is gorgeous. What do you think? I don't know. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I jerked off to that when I was younger and I watched the Titanic. Oh, God. What the fuck? Yeah, she's all right. Yeah. She's okay. I mean, I'd fuck her, you know what I'm saying? Believe it or not, I'd have sex with that woman. All right, guys. Get your energy drinks cracked. Put your vibrators in. Right into your buttholes this time. And let's sync them all together. We're going to sync our vibrating butt plugs together. Dude, I want to have a vibrating butt plug that my homie controls. So when I die and like they're lowering me into the fucking ground in my casket, it's like... They're like, what the fuck is that? Thank you for the flow state, Flag Girl 1234. How's the bike? Fucking incredible. Oh my God. I wish I had like a way to show you guys it. I got a little bit of footage of me on it. A little bit. I'm getting more used to it since I've been off the bike for so long that I can't even go that fast. Fastest I've gone so far is like 166. Still a little scared. Chapter 15, The Hideout from Hell. Nick had booked a room at the Days Inn in Springfield. Could you imagine that fucking phone call? Hello, Days Inn Springfield. This is Nick Gojan, and I'm with my princess. We would like a bedroom with a hot tub, vampire equities, and one bed. A very small bed, because I'm going to be inside her. I love you, Gypsy. Sickly plugs your theme song. That'd be fucking sick. Cycle, bike, or motor? You were talking about my pedal bike. Dude, I hit 166 miles an hour on my pedal bike. The plan was to take the bus to Wisconsin later that day, except there weren't 2 bus tickets available. These motherfuckers planned nothing, dude. No, they're just winging it, and she got away with this. It's crazy. Until 2 days later on June 12th. So we holed up in the hotel. That's not how you say that. So we holed up in the hotel? Wouldn't it be so we held up in the hotel, ordering pizza every day while I ate painkillers in between meals? Fucking sick. I was high as a kite and didn't think about what would happen when I ran out of oxy. We're all the same. It recently crossed my mind that Nick and me getting caught may have prevented me from going to dangerous lengths in order to keep getting my fix. Why are you making it seem like that was the problem? Your Oxycontin addiction. Luckily, I got caught, or I'd go to dangerous lengths, like what, stealing script pads from your doctor? What, injuring yourself for Oxycontin? What do you fucking mean? I would have had a kill for Oxycontin. Would I have wound up with a laced street grade pill or upped my game with a more intense drug of choice? My drug use could have led to my own death. Yeah, bitch, we wish. What are you talking about? How could you write that in the chapter about murdering your mom? I could have died if I progressed with my drug addiction. But I didn't. I handled it. Just a cute little drug addiction. They ate pizza. I mean, what else are you going to eat after you kill your mom? Unfortunately, she's right on the holdup. Fuck, dude. I always want to be smarter than her. She didn't have an addiction? I mean, I don't believe anything she says. If she said her name was Gypsy Rose Blanchard, I'd be like, what's her actual name? Oh, God. Oh, fuck. During the trial, a damning video of Nick that I recorded on my phone was shown. I giggled incessantly while saying, he's eating a brownie. Later, he'll be eating me. It's my throw up noise. You cannot replicate it. That's my superpower. That's crazy. Wyatt, dude, that's such a crazy 2 sentences to say, dude. During the trial, a damning video that I recorded. It's like, you were planning to get away with this. I can't believe you did it. She spent time around addicts in prison and stole their narrative. Oh, maybe. I mean, fucking painkillers are overprescribed like a motherfucker, but, you know. Watching the entire courtroom see that video at Nick's trial was more humiliating than even the murder. But I listen to that recording now, and it's so obvious I'm in La La Land. Meh. In fact, I was high all the way through my initial interrogation in Wisconsin. Dude, the half-life on oxys is not that long, you fucking liar. Through her initial interrogation, the initial interrogation was probably so long. I'm also just guessing in the dark here, just hoping I'm right. I love talking shit about her. There's a video, it's fucking terrible. Is it in the Foyas? I used to fucking sell the throw up noise. I used to sell that as a ringtone, by the way. The morning we were finally to finally depart from the bus depot, Nick and I, thank you for the uncle alert. Fuck, dude. Why is that a thing? I'm such an unk, bro. Fuck, it sucks, dude. Dude, aging sucks just because of the unk factor. 0 drugs in the blood test? Yeah, she's absolutely lying. All right, I see it. I can see it. God, that unk alert was brutal. I'm not gonna lie. That fucking took me right out of the reading seat. Holy shit. Dude, you know that's true, the unk alert? When the first time I got like a gift like that on my screen, I genuinely, on camera, thought that I had a virus. Dude, I'm unk to the max, bro. I'm like, what is 6'7", dude? Yeah, right? Jesus Christ. Nick and I decided to discard the murder weapon. They mailed it to his house. Let's get rid of this shit, babe. Can we fucking mail it to your house? And then we'll like do it later. You know? Smart. Fucking idiots, dude. At first, he suggested that I put it in my backpack and take it on the bus right back to Wisconsin. I had never been on a bus and was afraid I'd have to pass through metal detectors. This bitch is retarded. This isn't the airport. So I said, let's mail it. Dude, that's where she came. I cannot believe he let you mail it to his fucking house. I didn't think it would be different than when people purchase kitchen knives on the internet and have them shipped. No big deal, except this is one knife in no packaging that was used in a murder. Just like shipping kitchen knives over the internet, which people routinely do. So we put the knife in a manila envelope. Arguably one of the worst ways to send a knife. Not even in a box with like packing peanuts. You just put it in a manila envelope that it can cut through. And whenever the fucking mail guy grabs it, he's going to be like, oh, hell no. What the fuck? This is a raw knife. This is a raw dog knife. And I'm just going to send it? Z Raven Girl, thank you for the dono. Says, I love you, Unc Poppy. I love you too, Auntie. Z Raven. Why don't old women get called Auntie, bro? Why is this how it's old men always getting called Unc, dude? Yeah, y'all think I'm Unc. Yeah. There's this one guy who makes videos like that. He's like, y'all really think I'm Unc? How my Unc when I just got a new tattoo and I'm on my Harley? How my Unc, really? God, this bitch is fucking retarded. So we put the knife in a manila envelope and mailed it to Nick's parents' house. I even put my return address on it. Wow. Reality was not a place I resided in. The knife made it safe and sound to its destination, and it was eventually recovered by detectives. It was used as evidence against us both after it was found hidden in Nick's closet. Yeah, y'all really disposed of that knife by holding on to it forever? We get called Auntie, really? I've actually never been around like where like people will like make fun of a girl's age to their face, calling them auntie, but like my since I like ride and like there's like a lot of like young dudes who ride motorcycles, so they'll all like, yo, what's up, Unc? Yeah, fucking Unc. And I'm like, stop it. After we dropped off our mail, we ate at the Waffle House. Dude, that's like the worst place to go after murdering somebody. I wasn't used to eating or drinking. And the drugs made me nauseous, so the short stack and chocolate milk I ordered made me sick to my stomach. One of the legitimate medical conditions I have is lactose intolerance. You know what? Dude, I get why she killed her mom now, dude. This bitch was lactose intolerant? Why didn't you say that from the beginning? Oh, what a harsh reality you live in. What a brutal world of having to shit after drinking chocolate milk. Hey, if you were lactose intolerant, why the fuck did you order chocolate milk, bruh? Crazy. You're wearing a diaper, so I guess it's fine. So I was doubled over in pain at a Waffle House. We had to go back to the room so I could lie down before our long trip to Big Bend. There's some buses with toilets. One time, story time, in Washington, D.C. on the 8th grade field trip, which is a crazy place to go on an 8th grade field trip when you're from fucking Illinois. Not on my bus, but on another bus, a teacher took a shit in the bathroom, and guess who smelled it? Everybody. I was like, dude, that's fucking... Couldn't wait? Couldn't pull over? Come on. One of the legitimate illnesses. I think that might be her only illness. Aside from Down syndrome, obviously. In my delusional mind, I was preparing to meet the love of my life's family. They all talk like he does. Oh, hello, Gypsy. We are his parents. I wanted to make a good impression on his mother before I killed her. I felt bad that we had to lie to her, telling her that the reason I was coming to live with them and why it was so urgent that Nick come get me was because my mother had kicked me out of the house. Well, she kind of did. You killed her, so you had to leave. So, you know, that's like one of the little lies you told. Nick's mother thought she was providing me refuge from a homeless shelter. I hadn't even met her yet, and I had already betrayed her kindness. Yeah, that's how being a terrible person works, Gypsy. 100%. Just deceiving people all the time. No, you're not late, Pixie. We just started. We're 22 minutes into this motherfucker right now. Don't worry, brother. I love the Nick voice. Dude, I use the Nick voice when I talk about Down syndrome people on stage, dude. Like working at Walmart and shit. Walmart is closing. You have 30 minutes to get your last things you need, your last soda, and goodbye, I love you. The entire time Nick's family, over the course of about 2 days, we stayed upstairs in Nick's room. That... I would feel so bad for that girl. If your son was Nick Gojon and there's a woman at your house now who's just getting fucked. Like, his mom, stepdad, and 8-year-old brother didn't bother us much. Nick didn't drive, obviously, so we walked to the gas station for drinks and snacks. How romantic. But other than that, he wanted me naked in his room the entire time. That's just most guys with their girls. Being naked and in bed were his orders. And as his submissive, I obliged. He did fucking kill your mom for you. Help you kill your mom. So, you got to throw him a little bit of pussy. Are you complaining right now? This guy killed my mom. Now I have to fuck him? Jesus, men are such pigs. Men want one thing and it's fucking disgusting. He didn't want to have sex with me or anything. He just demanded that when I was in his presence, I'd be naked. What? All right. I mean, I love tits more than most people, but that's a weird dynamic. Get naked, bitch. I will be fully clothed. I will be more clothed than usual, actually. I'm putting on a turtleneck and a cocksock. After the first night, I looked around his room and was disgusted by dirty clothes, wrappers, and moldy food. I get that in her universe, in the Gypsy files, Gypsy really wants us to believe that she's like never seen another male in her entire life. Like I guess it's within it's possible that she never really saw a disgusting man's room, but like she talked to him so often, got so many videos from him that like you didn't just go, yeah, his room looks like he does. Yeah, it's a reflection of his mind, and he doesn't even have one. He hoarded like my mom had, so I thought about killing him. Except she didn't have old food lying around. I tried to ignore the crusty sheets. Ugh. Ugh. Ooh, crusty sheets. Yeah, nice. And the sweat-stained comforter. Okay, sometimes we'd be sweating. Okay. When I asked him to use his shower, I remember thinking I hadn't seen him shower since the moment he arrived at my mother's house. Not once in the hotel, and not once we got to his home. That's exactly how Sir Morbid got his balls to smell the way they do. By not showering, just like Nick Gojan. Dude. I mean, you kind of gotta go along with it. If he just fucking murked your mom, you'd be like, yeah, you're fucking saving time. No, I love that you don't shower. Are you kidding me? We get more time together. Her room was the same. I could see it. She also complained about Ryan's hoarding and old food. Yeah, I could see that. Especially the hoarding, like if your mom hoarded, even if you have a good relationship with your mom, I feel like if your mom hoarded, you would see it as a red flag in other people or something like that. Or maybe I'm just projecting. Observing more of his lifestyle as if she's good at doing that, I began to question how long I could live there. It was the first time I had any foreskin. How would we live? Would I get a job? What would I do day after day? Maybe be a TikTok mom baddie? Without an anchor or a compass, I wanted my mother, and I washed that thought right away with a Xanax and half an Oxy, rationing them now. Hell yeah, type shit. Where are you getting the Xanax from? Who's your dealer? While Nick and I quarantined in his room, why'd you use that word? My mind wandered. We didn't even have a plan for the aftermath. What if nobody found her body? What if Felice never wrote anything in the notepad and she just decomposed? Or worse, our hungry cats feasted on her. That happened, by the way, 100%. Dude, your fucking animals will eat you immediately. And there was a lot of her to go around, you know? Or even worse, the cats ate her body. You killed her. You're the reason why that could happen. You know that, right? What if the cops just are standing there and they're like not writing anything down and she just like decomposes and disappears, like gets up and walks away? A job? What is that? I'm also curious. She didn't shower either because she was still wearing the shirt she had on with Dee Dee's blood on it. To be fair, she could have showered and put it back on, but I see where you're coming from, and I believe you, actually. I believe that she also didn't shower, and there is a fungus growing in her pecan. Frantic, it became urgent for me to figure out a way to get someone to go over to the house, to find her, and to bury her. Like she said she had wanted once she passed. Hey, Gypsy, here's the great thing about dead people. They won't know. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody goes, hey, dude, when I die, can you take my ashes, bring them to Mexico, and pour them all over the beach? I'd be like, absolutely. And then when they die, I wouldn't fucking do it. Yeah. Because they're dead. So, don't you dare cremate me. Well, that would be, you'd have to pay double. It'd be like cremating two people. She'd say, you'd stick me in the ground. I get enough hot flashes as it is. That's so funny that you want your kid to spend more money for you to be put in the ground with a casket instead of just fucking lighting your ass on fire. I want you to have the most fantastic funeral for me because I have hot flashes when I'm older. Gypsy blew up her own plane. Yeah. I logged. Oh my God, this is the best part where they start like putting on Dee Dee's Facebook. They're like, I killed that bitch. That bitch dead, yo. They're just like talking like black guys. Yo, hey, gang, that bitch dead as fuck, homie. You know what time it is? Walk that bitch down. Put belt to ass. Type shit. What's up, kittens, bongs? How you doing? I logged onto mine and Dee Dee's joint Facebook account and changed the status to "That bitch is dead." And this bitch has no idea what IP addresses are. It was the complete opposite logic of removing the pictures of myself from the wall. Now, instead of wiping clean my existence, which is literally impossible, I hope to lure people in because they knew of my existence and that I'd never post such a thing. Yet you did. Almost immediately, people thought we were hacked and messaged us asking if everything goes okay. One person even wondered if we were watching a movie, worried that nobody was concerned enough. I elaborated, posting, "I fucking slashed that fat pig and raped her sweet innocent daughter." Oh my God. Her scream was so fucking loud, lol. I see why these videos are getting age restricted, these live streams. Oh boy. That's why YouTubers don't say these words. Dude, this is like the worst sentence to read as a YouTuber. Slashed that fat pig and raped her sweet innocent daughter. I just had to say it again. The police were called and the search for me began. Smart. Unbeknownst to me, the media went wild with the story. Our neighbor, Aaliyah, knew about my secret boyfriend and Facebook page. Did you not account for that? You also have to kill Aaliyah, bruh. She knows game. She knows ball, bro. You gotta kill her. After I had a rare moment with her alone and confided in her, trying to connect with a girl my age on a subject matter I guessed was relatable. Boys, yeah. Yeah, what else are you gonna talk to her about? Being fucking fake handicapped? Did your mom also put a feeding tube in you when you didn't need one? She was so worried. Another one of my betrayals that still haunts me. I don't believe that for a second, dude. What? It haunts you that you betrayed some random bitch who just so happened to be your age and live next to you? Aaliyah was kind and generous and told detectives about my online boyfriend. It didn't take long for the police to trace my laptop's IP address to Nick's home. This bitch is clueless. Incredible. I agree, Elizabeth. It is very fucking stupid for her to be like, if the pictures are gone, then I'm gone in real life. That erases my birth record. On June 15th, 2015, 5 days after the murder, armored police vehicles and what looked like a SWAT team surrounded Nick's family's house. Holy shit. I think, dude, whenever I watch like police interrogations and shit like that, like, I know, not for this case, I guess, but like for like Chris Watts, how do you not fucking kill yourself? I'm so serious. Dude, within 10 hours of the murder, they're at Chris Watts' house, or they're already on your ass. You know the police are on your ass. You're not getting out of this. And then they give you like they'll leave and they'll go do detective shit. That's like the perfect time to fuck it. Because now he's in prison being a booty pirate, dude. He's a fleshlight. Don't forget the memories of the neighbors. It's like the Men in Black pen. Gypsy actually had one of those. And the Force were not the ones you look. This is not the droid you're looking for. I'm playing with my pecan. Same. Pecan. The image of her and Nick getting swatted is so funny to me. It would be so much funnier if we had body cam footage of both of them getting shot in the face. Treating the situation as a kidnapping. I can't imagine the fear and confusion that came over Nick's family, especially his little brother. Really? And confusion. Yo, just hearing that guy talk, if you told me he kidnapped somebody, I'd be like, I could have told you that. He looks like he would. Then over a loudspeaker, we heard, "Nick, go, John. Come out with your hands above your head." I looked at Nick. He looked at me, and as if they don't know who Nick is. We were both naked. Robotically, quietly, we got dressed. Hearing a forceful voice call out Nick's name like he was a known fugitive. He is. Was surreal. Dreamlike. I didn't think yet that I was in trouble. You have your mom killed. The SWAT team shows up to the residence that you told nobody of. And you're like, I might get away with this. I'm not in trouble yet. They said his name, you know. I didn't think yet that I was in trouble, but I also didn't know what our next move would be. Over a loudspeaker, SWAT team said, Nick, go, John, come out with your hands above your head. And she's like, I don't know what our next move would be. Bitch, you're fucked. Are you kidding me? There's no moving. There's no moving aside from this. And then getting on your hands and knees and then on your stomach. Are you kidding me? Come here, Nick said, pointing to where he was standing in front of his closet. We both got into the closet, locked the door, and sat. What are we going to do? I asked Nick, my only guiding light. Imagine your guiding light and there's not even a fucking light bulb working. We just stick to the story. Your mom kicked you out, you were on the streets, and I came to get you to live with us. We stick to that story no matter what. I love you, Gypsy. Realizing we were about to be separated, I began to tremble. The gravity of losing him pulled on my heart. Why did I see an ing at the end of that? Okay, I answered, stick to the story, but I promise I'm going to get you the best lawyer money can buy with the $4,000. I'm going to try and will myself to death really quick. One sec. Come on. Come on, die. Do it. It's not working. Yeah, I'm gonna get you the best lawyer that $4,000 can get you. So the worst lawyer, I'm gonna have to get a fucking state-appointed lawyer. Thanks, awesome, good to know. We sealed our pact with a kiss. Gay. Nick let me go down the stairs to the front door first. Thank you so much for the Flow State gift. Mimi Marie 7467. Okay, wait, what's this image of? It's a. Thank you, your mom 029 sending me the gift of a bus pulling in front of a soccer net. Is I think I'm too unk to know what that means. Is that 6'7"? What is that? Probably love your Nick Gojon voice. Appreciate you. Yeah, somebody said it made, like on the Reddit, it said, they said it made them feel uncomfortable when I would do the voice and also refer to him as retarded. I'm like, I normally wouldn't call a person who has mental disabilities retarded, but Nick Gojon killed a person. So, that's a retarded thing to do. I remember being at the landing before taking my first step and seeing all the police in military gear, like you would see on the news about troops in Afghanistan. This bit, wow, she's really proving she has not lived life at all. I was about to descend into a sea of bulletproof vests and helmets and guns. The guns had lasers on them, and the lasers were pointing at me. Hold your fire. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. Several voices collided. They hadn't expected me to come down first. Keep your hands where we could see them. It'd be funny if their fucking idea of like, okay, right when he opens the door, boys, we're gonna go ahead and open fire. We're gonna have 14 different men with assault rifles, another 12 with pistols, and 3 with shotguns, 1 with an RPG. We're all gonna fire upon the residency once we have view of Nick Gojon. They're always chewing gum, bro. Hold your fire. Like they as if they were gonna just blow this guy down right when he walks out. Even if he walked out with a knife, bro. Instinctively, I put my arms into my pocket and pulled them out quickly. I'm just kidding. I put my arms up like a goalpost. I'm okay. I kept saying, I'm unarmed. I'm coming down. The instant I appeared at the front door, a hand yanked me like a cane yanks a band off stage. I was swooped away by my shoulders, carried off as if my kidnapper was at my heels. They cuffed me behind my back and sat me down on the hood of a police car, firing off question after question. What's your name? How old are you? What's your social security number? I don't think I've ever heard that ever get asked. And I watch a lot of police interrogations. They've never been like, what's your social security number? What the fuck is that? It's the only way we can believe who you are. Is that what cops sound like in Wisconsin? To me, that's what all cops sound like. You know why I pulled you over? Yep. For being black. Get out of the car. Put your hands behind your back. Yep. You're going to jail, buddy. Right. There's not marijuana in your car? Then why did I just put some in there? Now there is. Not my fucking car. GRB acted like a hostage. Honestly, so would I. I mean, that's like the smartest fucking move she did out of all of this. I'd be like, oh my God, I'm so glad you guys found me. I was so scared. He's so strong. You guys know about retard strength? He has it. I told him I was Gypsy Rose Blanchard with an E at the end. Wait, what? I told him I was Gypsy Rose Blanchard with an E at the end. Am I supposed to be figuring out a code to this? Like, what is that going to do? And then I was 19. I was really about a month shy of 24. Why would you lie? You're still an adult. The same age my mother was when she had me. Wow. Is that cute? I had no clue about my social security number. Bet you there's a large amount of the population who could not be able to recite it word or number for number, just off rip. The questions continued. Does he have any weapons? Any bombs? Has he hurt you? I would go, yes, yes, yes. Si, senor, to all trace. I told them he didn't, waiting for Nick still. Dude, oh my God. You should be like, yes, he said he's going to come out here with a gun. You should kill him right when he walks outside. He took me. This bitch is not fucking thinking at all. I told them he didn't, waiting for Nick Silhouette to appear in the doorframe. Then I saw several police officers holding on to him and bodies slamming him onto the concrete where they cuffed him. And I remember him hollering, hey, you're hurting me. It's like they slam him so hard onto the concrete, it fixes him. And he's like, hey, man, you're hurting me, dude. Wait, what is going on here? I don't have any recollection of this. We were taken into separate police cars to the precinct where Nick, thank you for the flow state, the side-eye report, fucking love you. I should have got another 200 milligram gummy for this. Goddamn. You should get a Purple Heart for that. And Nick and I would wait for Missouri detectives to fly to Wisconsin to take over the case. They flew to Wisconsin. The room I waited in had a comfortable couch, and I remember a pillow in the shape of a fish. Yeah, because they thought you were a fucking retarded little 16-year-old. It's called a or a soft interrogation room. There was a guard outside who I babbled to. I just kept talking and talking out of nervousness, telling him all about my trips to Disney World. For 4 hours, I went on and on about every movie in the Harry Potter series. Now that I could listen to. I fucking love Harry Potter. At this point, there were nice people asking me about the different medications I was taking. They were concerned I hadn't taken my dosage of Keppra, my seizure medication, so they managed to get me some, which always made me sleepy. I napped while I waited. Cool. I took them just giving you drugs, and you're just like, night-night, I'm going to bed now. It took 10 minutes for Nick to give me up. I didn't trail too far behind that. Detective Stan Hancock questioned me, while Nick had a female detective, obviously, Angela Maholi. It's a terrible last name. Question him. We stuck to the story as long as a wet noodle sticks to a wall. We stuck to the story as long as a wet noodle sticks to a wall? Hey, yo. If she says that again in this book, I'm going to kill myself on live. That's crazy. I've never heard that in my entire life. I feel like a wet noodle would stick well to a wall. I feel like she's tried that. That's like one of her only things she knows about. And then it was every man for himself. Looking at the footage of me in the interview room, I don't recognize or recall myself. It's almost like being out of body, seeing yourself the way everyone else sees you. Bitch, I can guarantee you have never once seen you the way everyone sees you. That's never happened. You'd feel so bad. The way you really are. I don't like the girl I see, but I understand now we are naturally wired for self-preservation. As full of holes as my responses were, I was trying to build my own life raft. You accidentally put an F in there. You should say building my own lie raft. The detectives bet on a bluff, telling Nick that I had ratted him out. Then they sat back and let the he said, she said game begin, nicknaming me the mastermind. I mean, it seems like he was telling the truth. I feel like he's not good at lying. I feel like he's almost incapable of it. I named him the monster. He said he was trying to save me from abuse. I said my mother was my best friend. He said I bought the knife, gave him the gloves, rounded up duct tape. I said he had a dark side and wanted to feed her to pigs and rape her dead body. He said my mother made people think I was sick. I said Nick was sick. Dude, I would be so mad if I was these cops getting lied to by these fucking idiots. Imagine you get put on fucking duty that day. You're like, yeah, you get to interview Nick Gojon. Yeah, what's his IQ? 30. Have fun. They never told Nick she ratted him out. I mean, that is a very, very, very common tactic when one or more people are involved. So even without anybody saying it, I could totally 100% see them using that on him because he's fucking retarded. You know, he's like, what? She did? No, here comes the truth. The seasoned detectives knew soon enough we'd implode as we moved facts around like chess pieces on a board controlled by expert opponents. As Hancock moved from questioning to probing, I could feel the temperature of the water rising, boiling me alive. I'm in trouble. Finally, I realized it. Oh my God, it took you that long? Wow. And as such, I panicked. My sentences made no sense. Most of the time, I didn't even finish them. But she hated him. She despised. She wouldn't. It's just that. What? Yo, hey, I love when people don't know that you don't have to talk to the police. You actually shouldn't. If you're being interrogated and you're innocent, you still should not talk to the police. You just go, lawyer. They go, do you want to let lawyer? Lawyer. She's such a liar, but not good at it. Yes. His autism isn't compatible with lying. You are right. Yeah, that's why I feel like when he was asked how many stabs that he did, and he kept saying 4. To me, I'm like, why would he lie? You know. So I do think she did the other ones. To be honest, because why would you do 4 stabs? It's just as bad as 17 stabs. So you get a lighter sentence. Yo, I got 1 life sentence instead of 2. I wasn't sure how to articulate that. I just wanted to be free. That's why you need a lawyer. That it was her or me, do or die. She was going to hurt me. She was going to hurt me. Thus meaning she never has? Okay. She was going to slit my throat. You know, you could have called 911, right? She was going to take my voice. Oh my God, she's really sticking with this. That she really thinks that the vocal cord surgery was going to kill her. Would they listen to me? No. Would they understand it? Nope. Would they care? Definitely not. Why would they? That's what I'm wondering. I didn't trust a soul. And once Hancock told me Nick blamed it all on me, I mourned the loss of the trust I had for I get that she probably doesn't know that police can absolutely fucking lie to you and say whatever they want to an extent. They can't be like, you're going to go free if you tell me the truth. But I love how she's like, I didn't trust a soul except for the police officer telling me a lie. But Nick probably did blame it all on her. to be honest, or something of the sort. Also, they definitely got access to all those messages. As I became undone, Hancock spoke in metaphors, something like this. You're about as smart as a wet noodle sticking to a drywall. You see, this is your chance to write your own story. You're the pen, and I won't know anything until you tell me what happened. Why did you do this? I didn't, I cried. I didn't. I was lying, but I was telling the truth. That's not how that works. That's not how that works at all. I was lying, but I was telling the truth. So which one? I'm going to go with lie. You're lying. It's crazy how she says she was lying. So you did kill your mom? With your own hands? Sorry, hold up. I gotta pop some Advil real quick. I got a wisdom tooth removed and it's fucking killing me right now. Let's do a little bit of palate cleanse while I...
Gone, but he's still on track. Bitch, trying to take him down, but the truth won't quit. Poppy's got the fire and the comeback lit.
One box party, you can't stop me.
Those sunglasses are clean. Thank you. They're my favorite ones so far.
You can't stop me.
Bounce right back, now the contents pop. Stupid tried to delete him, but he's still here. 8 years strong, bitch, just make it clear. Poppy got a new page, you gon' strike back. Every new video, he's clapping right back.
Poppy's back. Poppy's back.
Bitch,
Poppy's back. Poppy's back.
bitch.
Calling him a bully, bitch, you got it twisted. You wanted me to stab your mom so we could put his
Dick in your ass.
just like your pictures. Loosen up your hair.
Before you get your wig split.
One box party, you can't stop me.
Bounce right back, now the contents popping.
All right, time to talk about murder. Wait, is that like the end of that one? Oh no, there's still more. So good. Such a good palate cleanser. I 100% think she had her own hand in it. Yes. Yes. $16 county jail. Oh boy. Book of Lies, 100%. Saint Laurent, yes, yeah, let's go, Holly. You know, ball. Let's go, dude. The worst part about expensive sunglasses is that like they're all the same. Like they're all plastic, dude. Like somebody bought me on my Amazon wish list. Somebody got me Gucci sunglasses. They were like $600, bro. They're incredible. I love them, but they are just plastic. Like, yeah, they do have metal sunglasses. I have a pair of metal sunglasses, but like most frames is just plastic on plastic. And this shit don't even say the name in a big way, bro. Sorry, I'm just reading the fucking the chat. I don't know why I'm apologizing for reading chat. What's up, Elena? Elena, how you doing? Sounded like I had a gun to his head. Oh, so somebody also said that she had the pellet gun up to his head for him to do it. Wouldn't he have told, like people? Wouldn't he have told the police that? Hey, let's go, Moonkiss. Yeah. I suspect that she did hold that to his head. He would not know it was real. Just like, yo, I don't think anybody, even like, if you can't see the weapon and it doesn't have like an orange tip, right? Like they make that shit super realistic nowadays. I know I get that this wasn't even really that long ago. Because even when I was like into airsoft and BB guns and shit, you could not tell. Like, they make full metal ones. Like, I would 100% believe it if someone put one up to the back of my fucking head. Are you kidding me? Hey, Poppy, there's another creator that shouted you out in her content. She's really pretty. Are you talking about the one who was talking about Ryan Anderson? That one? I was just seeing if she texted me back. I was just... All right, let's go to this. Oh. Morbid Sparrow, thank you so much for the donut. Means the world. Late to the show. Got to show some love. I appreciate you so much. Made in China. Let me see what these say on there. They don't say. It says Saint Laurent Paris. Oh, no. Made in Italy. Plastic was made in Italy. Big difference to plastic made anywhere else. Yes, and she lives in Chicago. Oh, I know. No, I appreciate you for telling me. I appreciate you. Her video was good too. Seems very funny. By the time I asked for a lawyer, Nick and I had already been charged with the exact same crime. First-degree murder. With armed criminal action. No. What happened? And we were moved to Waukesha County Jail. That just sounds like a black girl's name. It didn't matter whose hand held up the knife or whose impulse it was to try to cut a dead woman's head off. That really makes me think it was you. That almost makes me know it was you. But I could see Nick wanting to like rip the head off and be like, "I did it! I've crowned victorious." I'm a Ray-Ban girl. I'm basic as fuck. Nothing wrong with Ray-Bans at all. Hey, I got a pair of Oakleys, you know what I'm saying? They're fucking fire Oakleys, and you would have no idea they're Oakleys, but they're fucking sick. Waukesha? Really? I don't think so. I'll bet you the socks I'm wearing right now that it's... Actually, I don't want to bet that, because you're probably right, actually. I'm a fucking retard. The police didn't see a distinction between Nick and me. Of course not. Outside of Nick's house, sitting on the police car, I was never read my Miranda rights, so I hadn't thought I was under arrest. You're in handcuffs on top of a police car, and you're like, am I under arrest? Huh. I wonder if I'm being detained right now. I do know that those are two different things, by the way. But there's no way she knew what Miranda rights were during this situation. If I had watched detective shows instead of the Disney Channel, maybe I would have known to lawyer up. But I'm glad I didn't. I needed to see what happened next to happen. I needed what happened next to happen. Okay, wait. You stupid bitch. You're telling me you were never Mirandized through any portion of being interrogated? Is that what you're fucking trying to tell us right now? Because that's not possible. There is no way there is that much amount of human error to where every single time she was talked to, because cops love to reiterate your Miranda rights because it gets them out of anything with that you say. It makes everything stick because you have to know everything that you say and do will be used against you in the court of law, and you're allowed to have a lawyer if you can't afford one. One will be appointed to you. Fuck, that felt good. No, my Adderall's kicking in right now. Thank you for the Flow State LLC 1102. Mixed Green Alien, thank you for the donut. The revision scrubbed that line. So wait, the revision of this book is literally just her taking things out of the book? Love it. Got me some Costa sunglasses for fishing. Hell yeah. I just pictured them looking like pit vipers, and you're like, and then you just instantly have a mullet. You're like, I'm gonna get a bunch of fish. I'm gonna catch a sea lion today. Wait, how does she take a plea deal Wouldn't she need a lawyer for? I don't know. I've never murdered somebody yet. Oh, fuck. Dude, I hate that when I'm like looking at paragraphs, like I can kind of obviously see other words. It turned out that my little nest egg of $4,000 wasn't enough to retain an OJ dream team. That's crazy. That is a fucking crazy. Thank you for the gift of a cat being a DJ. The Mothership Explorers, I love you. An OJ dream team. Holy fuck. For the guy that who won the case against murdering his wife, but lost the civil suit. Obviously, the barrier of unreasonable doubt is much lower in civil court, but still, to reference OJ, man, I think everybody wishes they could have the OJ Simpson or the OJ dream team, because, you know, Juice got away with it, gang. That's insane. That she said this with hindsight, right? She didn't think that back then. She didn't know who OJ was back then. I mean, I'm surprised she didn't say like Casey Anthony. So I was assigned a public defender who would see me through an arraignment until I would be extradited. Thank you for the flow state, Ella Devious. Until I would be extradited to Missouri, where I would begin to defend my case. During those 3 days in county, I didn't know who to call for help other than Nick. Who else do I have in this world other than him? You should have thought about that, you fucking idiot. I didn't. Well, first of all, not like, okay, I guess phone calls in jail like will make you feel a little bit better for the little amount of time that you talk on the phone. I didn't have any phone numbers. The only number I knew was my own, and nobody was there. Oh, yeah, your house phone. Yeah, I was like, your own cell phone? Of course nobody's there. I wouldn't know. I don't know anybody's cell phone number by heart. So that would suck. But also, I feel like jail's just a fucking summer camp, you know, probably. I've had some homies in jail. They said they just put on fucking TV and they're like, just don't kill each other and rape. You missed an hour of it. You did miss about them getting caught and stuff. It was pretty fucking juicy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was completely unaware of the sensation our arrest was making on national news, which is how my aunt Celeste and pretty much every estranged family member found out. Celeste is my dad's younger sister, who I vaguely remembered, but I jumped at the chance to call her after she contacted my public defender with her phone number, so my one phone call was to Aunt Celeste. Picking up the receiver to dial her number, my stomach was a battleground where hope and dread duked it out. I dreaded the awkwardness of being vulnerable to a stranger. That's what you dreaded during this? Not fucking prison? But I held tightly to hope that she would be able to guide me, to help me. Yeah, everybody's been through this. They have good words. I know you don't really know me, I said, leaning against the sticky beige wall of the jail, but I'm in a lot of trouble. Gypsy, do you know your dad's number? The guy who left you, like, before you were born? Or when she was super young? Do you know him? Do you know that number? Celeste's voice was shaky but kind. I wish I could have trusted her completely. But you just said you couldn't trust anybody. But I wasn't sure she had an ulterior motive for reaching out. My mother told me so many shitty things about every single one of my family members, I found it impossible to consider that Celeste could be genuinely concerned for a niece who was a perfect stranger. I mean, that seems common, you know? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. If my cousin killed somebody, I mean, actually, I do have a cousin that killed somebody, but he was in jail before I was like an adult. I was like really young, or maybe it was before I was born. But so I'll just use that. So I do have my cousin is the Hollywood Ripper. He killed 4 women, one of them being Ashton Kutcher's girlfriend. That story. And how do I view it? He has the death penalty, and I agree. 100% fucking kill that guy. I wouldn't be calling and being like, do you need somebody to talk to? I feel so bad for you. I think at first they really thought she had been kidnapped. I could see that 100%. Like at first, 100%. I tried to be gracious when she gave me my dad's phone number, but I kept her at arm's length from jail. You kept her at arm's length from jail. The next phone call you get to make, Celeste said, call your dad. As I waited for permission to make another phone call, you see how she said before this, the one phone call I got, it's like, I don't think that's how that works, actually. I imagine all the ways the conversation between my dad and me could go. He just calls you and he's like, hell yeah, bitch. Hell yeah. Why couldn't you have done that a lot earlier, man? If I knew you were going to do that, I would have been in your life, sweetheart. We could have planned it together and I could have sued you in civil court. I read about him. What's his name? Michael Gargiulo. Oh, wow, that's wild. Yeah, dude, my mom is his godmother. She's like, don't tell anybody that. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking tell everyone. That's so interesting. Was the Scientology related to your cousin's act? I don't actually know. I should look into it more. I don't think so. I think he's just fucking insane and bald, which is disgusting, dude. I had no connection to him except he's your fucking father. You know, we didn't know each other. He was an acquaintance at best. Actually, that's not what. Okay, it's not what an acquaintance is. But parents and children don't need words to know what's going on inside. Their shared experience is a language that transcends words. He hasn't been in your fucking life. What are you saying right now? That wasn't the case for me and my dad. Oh, okay. I'm glad I was right. He didn't know me well enough to know my proclivities, to gauge my mental or emotional state. No shit, dude. I bet you this was so exciting for him. I'm also projecting, but come on. The fucking daughter you left your girl for, killed her. You're like, I am the best at making decisions. I'm gonna fucking go get a lottery ticket. Again, dread and hope returned in their circular duel as I picked up the phone and dialed my father. Why would it not just be hope instead of dread? Like, you're talking to your biological father while you're in jail. Like, first of all, that's like a win by itself. But you're like, what the dread is? He's going to chew you out and be like, you bitch, how dare you? You killed your mom. And you can't just hang up the phone. Well, that actually explains why she can't get off social media. And she's watching this right now. I guarantee it. Sup, bitch? With that big ass fucking nose, in my opinion. Well, how did you get nose surgery and it's still getting bigger? Do you have elephantitis in your nose? I'm serious. That's a serious question, actually. Is it me being egotistical to say that she's watching this right now? Not at all. She's just morbidly online, and I could see that she wouldn't be able to hang up the phone because she's not able to close the phone whenever she sees something she doesn't like. Parents and I already read that part. Again, dread and I read my bad, dude. Would he be home? Was he waiting for my call? Yeah, he was. Did he even know that Celeste told me to call him? Yeah, all right. What if he's angry at me? Oh, boo-hoo. You're in jail for what you did. And you're like, what if he hates me? No, he's going to love you, dude, because that's his ex-wife or ex-bitch. You know he thought about killing her before, for sure. He's wished that she died. After all this time, why would he help me now? Well, you got rid of his fucking biggest problem with seeing you. So, thank you so much for the dono, the 62T.O.7568. Christy and Rod have been MIA, the blood money that got dried up. So, yeah, that absolutely makes sense. Yeah, just using her for fucking money and shit. Like if they had like a television show about murderers on death row, and like what I just said about my cousin, how I hope he gets the death penalty, and I didn't know anything about him, would I still try and be on that fucking show? You're goddamn right I would. Yeah. I'd be like, yeah, it's been really tough for our family, but I absolutely think what he did is wrong and he should be put to death. I'd like to go see it, and I'd like that to be a first date so we could trauma bond. I'm actually going to vlog the whole thing. My cousin's death penalty. Emotional, in parentheses. She even canceled her Disney trip. I mean, that shit expensive, homie. Are you still going to sue her? I don't actually believe it. I think she had part of it, but it was Sir Morbid. He recently just threatened to take down this channel again. But let me just show you guys something really funny right here. Let me show you something really funny. I'm just going to read this again since there's a lot more people here right now. I'm going to go ahead and show you this. This is from Sir Morbid X, sirmorbidx@gmail.com. Sorry, been so damn busy, brother. But I know I was going to send this to you to have our upcoming live collabs. It's a PDF copy of the dumbass book, lol, and her actual audiobook MP3. I've yet to read the damn thing or listen to it because didn't want to waste my time. Got better shit to do. But since the collab lives would be a great idea like you suggested, I think it's perfect. So I attached both files to this email, and I'm still thinking in the month of June we get started. I'll reach out back to you when the time gets closer. Hope all is well with you. Talk soon, brother. P.S. I'm an ugly Asian guy and I'm actually 50 years old. And he sent me the book. So, interesting. Interesting. It was definitely more. I mean, he's threatening to take down my channel again. Do I think there's anything I can do to go against that? No. Heard he lives in Los Angeles, though, and I plan on moving back to Hollywood. I'd love to see him. He's jealous, 100%. He just wishes he was funny, right? I'm just everything he's not. Funny, good-looking, and young. Simple as that. To quote Joe Rogan, you either want to be me, fuck me, or be my friend. Which one is it? Because we're riding the grift train, brother. We're all nobodies. You're a nobody. The nobody train. People said they could sense the jealousy after the first live stream that we did together, which he took down from YouTube. But I knew he was going to do that, so I downloaded it. Fucking idiot, dude. Oh, boy. Howard Stern wannabe? Yeah, right. Thank you so much for that flow state, Christy. Your name went away, but thank you so much. I love you. Right. He has another channel where he makes fun of stand-up comedians. Yeah, he literally, genuinely, then this isn't even me like trying to make fun of him at all. He wishes he was a stand-up comedian so fucking badly. And the thing he hates the most is that it is genuinely too late for him to begin, right? Like, I'm a new comedian, and he always calls me a failed comedian, which is hilarious because, like, that's not even possible 4 years in. But it takes, like, 10 to 15 years-ish. A little bit faster with social media nowadays. It can be done in, like, 7 or 8. But starting at 50... you're not tapped in at all to like lingo, to what people are, what's in the zeitgeist and shit. Like, and then you could easily die by the time you hit 65, dude. It's not even worth it. It's a brutal fucking life. And he's not funny at all, to be honest. Why did I go on his panel? So I could be funny. That's why I join any panel, to be honest with you. He realized you were way better than him. Yeah, I believe that to be true, actually. Like, the first time I joined, he was probably just like, oh, fuck. I mean, that's how I feel when I used to stream, and I would have Drew, like, I watched the Drewski video, and I was like, you guys are going to have to watch this in your own time. I cannot have a guy who's so fucking funny. I can't watch him on my live stream, dude. It's just making me look unfunny. So, but at least I could fucking admit that out loud and be honest about it. But anyway, enough about that guy. About that gorgeous fucking Asian guy. So fucking young, hot, and funny. Hello, he said, as it were a question. Yeah, it was. That kind of means, hello, who is this? Hello? I didn't let him get a word in. My rambling took up all the space on the phone line. Yeah, sounds like you were really nervous of him hating you then. So I could postpone hearing his responses, his rejection. Daddy. I said, I'm innocent. I didn't do it. Don't believe what's on the TV because I would never hurt Mama, and I'm really scared, and I know we haven't had a chance to really talk alone all these years, but I don't know what to do, Daddy. Okay, guys in chat, did the dad leave, like, right away? What do you mean by all these years? Oh, the past fucking quarter of a century? Never seen a morbid video? You're lucky. Yeah. I would not be surprised if GRB slashed his finger. See, the thing about that, though, is with a lot of cases with people, because I watch a lot of police interrogations, I have to keep saying that so I don't sound like a psychopath, which is making me sound like a psychopath. When they stab, like, and there's blood on the knife and stuff, it becomes slippery if they're sweaty, but plus also the liquid blood, the hand slips down the blade and will get cut. Very, very common. She said, Daddy, low key, that would probably get a lot of fathers, even if the dad left right away. Was she 2 when she left? Oh, okay. So, like, she wasn't even a person. And Dee Dee wanted them to meet. Rod and Chrissy always canceled. That makes sense. Yeah. They were still in touch? Huh. If it gets slippery, yes. But, I mean, it's totally possible. He had another woman pregnant at the same time as Dee Dee. Wasn't he like 17 or something like that? Fuck yeah, dude. That guy just gets gash. He fucks bitches. Up to this point, my dad and I had never had a private phone call nor a phone conversation that went beyond the superficial small talk that acquaintances do about the weather or football. Shut up, bitch. You lying bitch. What, your dad who left you and your mom. So the weather around us is pretty the same, ain't it? How about football, man? How about them the Saints? How about them Bears? Go Bears. Go Bears. Hey, go Bears. Sorry about that. Go Bears. This was the first time I spoke to him without my mother hovering and feeding me lines, telling me what to say and how to say it, and this was no small talk. I don't believe that at all, because you made so many fucking long videos of you being a whore for Nick Gojon that I think your mom wasn't in like the picture at all, it seems like. Because you know what I would do if my fucking 19-year-old daughter, dude, if I had a daughter, I don't care what age they are, if they're saying I'm your sex slave on camera, I'm going to beat the fuck out of that kid. That was a joke. I would never hit my child. I would give them a stern talking to, though. I'd be like, you are not somebody's sex slave. They are your sex slave. Yeah. Dad was so unbelievably calm. Yeah, because you killed his ex-wife, dude. His voice was steady. I found myself wishing I could surrender to his lead. Ugh. I mean, actually, you probably should. Oh, wow. I didn't see that coming. Not the way a submissive does. What? Why would you say this in the book to your daughter? But the way a little girl feels safe doing so around her daddy. You also called the grandpa who would molest you when you were 5 daddy. So, what's up with that? Time to wash the little pecan of yours. With me in bath, said your grandpa. It's okay. Don't worry, okay? Don't worry. You just fucking killed somebody. Don't worry. Dad said in his buttery Cajun accent, just hang tight. We'll get through this on the bayou. We're going to go down on the bayou. We're going to get it done. We're going to get some crocodiles and alligators. We're going to head and get it down on the bayou. He also skipped out on child support, so not a great guy. Yeah, this is why I'm like, I think he was like, when she died, he's like, yes, dude. Ballin'. Hey, I don't gotta worry about shit no more. She ain't gonna be calling me about being in this girl's life. Just hang tight. We'll get you through. This is crazy. I so desperately wish I could trust him. What's wrong with me? Everything. I know that was rhetorical, but so much. My dad's job as a trawler, that sounds like a job that's only in Louisiana, requires him to remain calm when the sea tries to swallow a cruel whole, even though he was grappling with his own shock, confusion, and anger about the scam that defined his life. My dad planted his feet behind the captain's wheel, navigating me the way he never was allowed to when Mama was around. Right. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'll keep it a buck. If I was on one of those ships and one of those big ass waves was coming to us, right? I'm like a crabber or a trawler, and it's a huge wave. This is the face I'd make. That's it. Straight face that shit. Just a little bit of turbulence, baby. You're the best at doing accents. Thank you so much. I love doing fucking, I love accents so much. He's on Funny Howard Stern. He literally thinks prank calls are funny. Yeah. And like just reads fucking Reddit posts in like a different voice, just an annoying voice. It's sad. Sorry, just catching up on chat. Why is everything so dramatic? She's so weird. I just think that's who she is, dude. We said our goodbyes. Soon I'd see him in Missouri when we could begin working with my Missouri-appointed public defender, Mike Stanfield. And that's the guy who became her manager, correct? While I waited to be transported to Missouri, I was still in the phase where I believed Nick loved me and I loved him. After you were told that you guys turned on each other? Okay. We would accidentally pass each other in county jail with our attorney shielding us from making eye contact. I was angry and sad because I felt betrayed by his interrogation video. You saw the interrogation video? Well, wait. You're talking about, okay, you're confusing timelines now. I really thought he would never sell me out. But even though I was hurt, I still couldn't help worrying about what was going to happen to him. There's no way you saw the interrogation video in county jail. No way. Why would Morbid's old lady be here? Dude, he does not have a girl. How do I know he doesn't have a girlfriend? Because he says he has one. Why would you say that? Hold up, palate cleanser time, one sec.
All the contents popping. If you gon' broke, you gonna have to sell your chocolate pop tart and start shopping for your followers at Walmart. Rumor has it that you might be doing
OnlyFans.
Is that because it costs so much
To buy your OnlyFans.
You can't stop me.
Poppy's bad. Poppy's bad. Poppy's bad. Poppy's bad.
If you really want something, then it's time for you to pull up.
Should've known better than to fuck with the cunt.
Hey. Type shit. We wrote to each other through a metal gate in the wall in the recreation room, and nobody noticed that. In the mornings, the women used the rec room, and in the afternoon, the men occupied it. We would leave letters for each other to find behind the gate. Right. I need you to be brave. I need you to be brave, Nick wrote. I'm sorry you are going through this, I wrote back. So you're taking accountability for one thing. Okay, yeah, it's your fault he's going through this. In one letter, he quoted Ephesians 5, which he translated as something like, wives are supposed to be submissive to their husbands. Hey, dude, y'all are in jail right now. With all that was going on, he still wanted to play games. Love is patient and kind, not dominant or submissive. I don't recall the Bible saying love is deviant and humiliating. But before the crime, I don't recall the Bible saying love is deviant and humiliating. Love is patient and kind, not dominant or submissive. Okay. Oh, wait. I want to see if I have... I'm going to check my email or something really quick. One sec. I forgot to email myself a picture of my bike.
Poppy's back, can't erase that. 8 years gone, but he's still on track. Bitch, try to take him down. Poppy's got the fire and the comeback lit.
Wine box Poppy, you can't stop me. Bounce right back now, the content's popping. Wine box Poppy, you can't stop me. Bounce right back now, the content's popping.
Gypsy
Trying to delete him, but he's still here.
8 years strong, bitch, let's make it clear.
She bad.
Page, you gon' strike that. Every new video.
Let's have a pic of me on it.
Poppy's back.
Yeah, here we go.
Poppy's back. Bitch. Poppy's back.
Poppy's back.
Poppy's back.
Bitch, calling him a bully, bitch, you got it twisted. You want a Nick to stab your mom, so
Thank you so much. It's my baby.
Your ass is fake, just like your pictures. Better loosen up your hair before you get your.
That is entirely carbon fiber.
Wine box Poppy, you can't stop me.
This is
Back now, the content's popping.
this aero disc back here is carbon fiber. The only thing that's not carbon fiber on the bike is this right here. This little piece of plastic with ZX10R and graffiti on it, and obviously the windshield. But yeah, it's my baby. There's like $6,000 worth of carbon fiber on this bike, and each bolt is titanium. So like they're blue burnt titanium, and they were $5 for each bolt, and they're all over the bike. Took a year and 6 days for this bike to be back up and running in perfection. So this is okay, I'm sorry for boring you guys with the book, or the bike, not the book. The book's exciting. Mine was Kawasaki green. Hell yeah. Where's your pup? Downstairs. Slow. True, bro. That bike's slow as fuck, gang. So slow. I'd bark at you, rough, run it. Run that shit. That makes it super light, correct? The carbon fiber? Yeah, but it's more like, it's genuinely more for looks, to be honest. Because like reducing weight of, like the guys, when we race, if there's a guy like in the scene who like weighs like 115 pounds, right? With gear on, I'm like 260. So the weight difference is insane. It's just more for like looks, and like it's just incredibly expensive carbon fiber. So it's kind of like, to me, it's like jewelry, because when you shine a light on it, it shines, and it's just like the most expensive type of material you can use for fairings and stuff. But it does make it a lot fucking lighter, especially because I don't have headlights, as you can see. My headlight is down here, so it's a fork light. I don't recall the Bible saying love is deviant and humiliating, but before the crime, I mistook these behaviors for attention, and any attention at all made me feel seen and beautiful. Beautiful's a stretch. Being submissive was also familiar. My mother had wanted an infant. Nick wanted a slave. Don't we all? Whew. I'd let mine go if I had one, okay? Eventually, right? Both required them dominating me and me letting them. I mean, if you are under the age of 18, you probably, I mean, you kind of like legally have to submit, right, to your parents when they're like, you fucking can't do that. And you have to be like, yes, mother and father. It's your investment? No, not at all. Putting like money into like a bike or a car is like the opposite of an investment. That is definitely a liability. It is such a liability, dude, because like my insurance won't cover carbon fiber. You feel me? I tried to hang on to what I thought was bond forever, love and deep intimacy. We leave etchings on the wall. NPG loves GB. Why didn't you put GRB? Why'd you put his middle? Okay. My first letter was an apology for getting him into this mess, which seems incriminating, actually. I was still thinking he loved me enough to save me from what had been going on, like take the fall for, okay. And I wanted him to know that I knew what he sacrificed for me. I feel like you didn't at all. Jesus Christ. He says he has a girlfriend in North Carolina. Yeah. The thing is, though, like, if you have to say you have a girlfriend when nobody asks, you don't have a girlfriend. Like when dudes are like, I get so many bitches. It's like, oh, you don't even talk to women, huh? I got to put the Jesus Christ guy on a button for real. The van that transported me from Wisconsin back to Missouri had seats made of plastic, obviously shaped in the opposite form of your butt. I doubt that. Well, your butt, yeah, because you've been fucking sitting in a wheelchair your whole life, which also isn't true. It was like sitting on a clamshell for 2 days. How would you know? That's down in the bayou, down by the bayou. Got a bunch of clamshells in a clamshell chair down by the bayou. My hands were handcuffed behind my back. That's routine. And my feet were shackled. Yep. As I fidgeted my tailbone around, failing to find a place to fit in the curve of the seat, 2 men were being dropped in St. Paul, Minnesota, also cuffed and shackled. Redundant information. I think we could use deductive reasoning to understand that the people also being transported to another jail were shackled and handcuffed. Sat directly across from me, as if we were in an elevator together. What? Who takes elevators? Let's say I'm walking into the elevator like this, right? And then I don't... You're telling me that people don't turn around and face their back to you. They just stand and stare at the person who's facing forward. Just tell me when it gets to my number, okay? Fucking retard. That's as if we were in an elevator together, shackled to our feet. I tried to look anywhere around the van, but damn, that's surprising, honestly, because this is one of the last guys you guys are going to be seeing for a while. Girl, one of them said, "You all over the news, young blood. You going to death row, gang. Hey, that's kind of tight for a bitch. You know that? Holla at me." This was my first glimpse of the public attention my case would attract. That was your first glimpse? Even prisoners without access to television knew about Nick and me. What? Aside from people in the hole, who doesn't have access to television? I'm pretty sure they keep that shit running all day. At least in jail, that's what I heard they do in my area. They were having a good time. Believe it or not, I have never been in jail, actually. Never been booked. I've been arrested, but I've never been booked. They were having a good time fucking with me, going on and on about my fate, watching me freak out. Yo, honestly, that's what I would do too, dude. I would freak her the fuck out. If I was in jail, getting transported to to a prison, hell yeah, but yeah, you getting death row this week, bitch. You dying tonight, yeah. After the van dropped them in St. Paul, we stopped at McDonald's, where I ate biscuits and gravy for the first time. What? Do they even have is this bitch lying about what she got at McDonald's? I only remembered eating biscuits with Daddy Claude. That's the rapist grandpa, by the way, Daddy Claude, the guy who helped wash her pecan at the age of 5 with taking a bath with her. Yeah. But we always had butter. So even on this cold, rainy, damp drive of doom, I experienced something deliciously new. Yeah, dude, that should be the best fucking meal ever compared to what you're going to be eating in prison. For Southerners, biscuits and gravy represent the simple life. Sweet and salty. I've never had biscuits and gravy, and that because I'm such a texture eater because I'm autistic probably. I can't do it. I'm glad I savored the taste because that was as good as it's going to get for a very long time. Yep. Biscuits and gravy at Mickey D's is insane, yet. Wait for the first time, but she said she ate them with Daddy Claude. I think that's a good point. Maybe it was the first time she got them from McDonald's. Oh, no. You're correct. Where I ate biscuits and gravy for the first time. She would have said McDonald's for the first time. Also, that would be impossible not to have McDonald's as an American ever. Yeah, true. How could she be hypocritical in that same exact paragraph? Oh, I know how. Because it's Gypsy Rose Blanchard. So now she's back to doing French, I assume. You've made your bed, now lie on it. That is a crazy hypocritical thing for you to put, and also a double entendre, if that's how you could say it, because you killed your mom in her bed, and now she has to lie on it, you know? Damn. Somebody said, "Add Dreamer, who are you?" No way, Dreamer with the beard is in here, bro. McDonald's does serve biscuits and gravy regionally. Holy fuck. Just got here. What's up, Shane? Shayna, how you doing? I don't even know what biscuits and gravy is. It's hard. I mean, I actually don't, like, I don't know what the gravy is. So I don't really know. I believe that's what also comes on like a big deep fried chicken is that type of gravy. That I've had, but like, I don't think I could nowadays. Like my texture eating has gotten significantly worse, which doesn't, I don't seem like I have a eating problem, but my texture eating has gotten worse because after my motorcycle accident, I don't know why, like 2 years ago, I don't know, that doesn't make sense to me, but people were reeling. I could walk, I could eat, I could fly. The wheelchair was an unnecessary prop. The feeding tube, a mirage. While it would have been safe to assume all of my other ailments were fake, yeah, no, it wouldn't. It's just after that, it's just safe to assume everything was fake. Dude, I also, okay. Everything she says is a lie. It would have been dangerous not to treat me for them, obviously, at least until they could confirm what was real and what wasn't. In order to do that, once I got to Greene County Jail, I was placed under surveillance. Isn't everybody in jail under surveillance, or does that just mean you're in a room by yourself? Of course, I didn't know this at the time. Nothing was explained. I was cuffed and shackled at the mercy of the people who towed me around. Yes, because you lost your freedom. You lost every right to freedom and choice making at this point. You fucking idiot. I was placed under surveillance. There's always watching. What meds did I really need? What diseases did I really have? What symptoms or withdrawals was I exhibiting? I feel like you'd be able to know the symptoms of withdrawals. Without access to a designated medical watch where doctors could run tests or observe me or analyze my medical records, authorities were left to put me on suicide watch. Smart. It took me about 7 seconds to learn that sending a dejected person to such a place only puts them closer to the brink, not the other way around. Hey, dumbass. It's not meant to make you not want to kill yourself. The room is made so you can't kill yourself. What do you think they're gonna fucking put in there? Things with you to play with? What? It's also the best way for them to watch you in case you start seizing, in case you start having like extreme withdrawals from opiates or the Xanax. Biscuits with sausage gravy is one of my favorite breakfast foods. I could never do it if it had sausage in it. I literally wouldn't eat. I literally wouldn't eat it. Do they put all murder criminals on suicide? I'm not sure about that, to be honest. I don't even know what escargot is. But the thing is, also, like, if it's like a really expensive restaurant, then I'll just eat whatever because I trust them that it's going to be good and the texture will be right. But what's weird about my texture eating is I still fucking love sushi. And that's a weird one. County jail is a despicable place. Yeah, it's for despicable people. What, you think it was going to be a fucking vacation? It was dirty and crowded. The food was expired and toxic, and the people were ruthless. No matter the tier they were on, tier 1 was for holding prisoners charged with lesser crimes like drug offenses and prostitution. The women there shared an open bay pod, a dormitory-style area with several bunk beds, a communal area, and shared facilities. Sounds so bad. You're finally with other people who are just like you, criminals. People charged with more heinous and violent crimes like yourself, like murder, were housed in tier 2. That's where they put me. Why'd they put you there? Oh, because you killed your mom. All the inmates of county have not yet had their day in court. Yeah. Idle, they await their fate. Boredom plus lockup is not a good combination. Correct. That's why it's the ultimate punishment for anything you do in life that's bad. Anything you do, you're gonna be bored and locked up because that's the worst way to be. I'd wait more than a year to see a judge and receive my sentence. I mean, at least you're getting fucking time served, bitch. Until then, I learned quickly how to protect myself from the horrors of living among hopeless and desperate criminals, many of whom were repeat offenders. Many had not much to lose. Is there really that much bad shit going on in a female prison compared to a male prison? I mean, you do have the most aggressive and violent masculine females in the prison, so maybe it's similar, but I don't think it's anywhere near as bad. But that's just a guess. What are they doing? Crocheting? What are they doing? Folding shit? No. Maybe whoever was calling the shots thought I'd be safer in a segregated suicide watch because I'd be separated from the rest of the population who had heard about my case and might harass me. I mean, yeah, why wouldn't they want to fucking harass you, come talk to you about it? Or maybe it was to protect me from violence. Maybe? How do you not know this with hindsight? I had gone from living a sheltered, isolated life to killing my mom and living with wolves that showed their teeth to assert their power, to fill their boredom, and to stay alive themselves. Is she still talking about jail right now? I don't think in county jail it's really like that, but I was sent to the segregated cell block without any explanation. I thought they were trying to torture me, teach me a lesson. Yes, that is what jail and prison is for. A lesson to be learned. Your freedom will be taken away if you do heinous crimes. Fucking idiot. I kept thinking about the two men in the van to St. Paul. Maybe this was a prequel to Death Row. You're fucking so lucky it wasn't. She describes everything like a dumbass. I agree. I'm your neighbor and there's biscuits and gravy at Mickey D's here in Indiana? No fucking way. Gross. Barefoot, I was forced to wear a dark green smock with nothing underneath. If I got my period, they'd give out special underwear. Not much different from the pull-ups my mother put me in. They delivered me to a concrete and brick cell about 6 feet by 6 feet with one toilet and 2 naked ladies. Your bunkies were both naked? At the time, I didn't know they weren't wearing smocks. Soon enough, I'd figure out the smocks could be used as nooses. I'll take shit that never fucking happened for 1,000, please. Oh, really? You, the jail cell opened to suicide watch, and both of them are naked from committing suicide by using it as a noose. Both. Or were they in the process of making a noose? What are you trying to convey with this? because the statistical probability of that is incredibly unlikely. What? This is like fucking. This is like Jeff. This is the Gypsy files. Was she really in Suicide Watch? Did the government kill them? Soon enough, I'd figure out the smocks could be used as nooses. Yeah. Like, what do they do when there's two dead? They go, oh darn. God damn it, man. Hey, we got two more in the suicide room that committed suicide. Is that what the room's for? Is to kill yourself? Or are we supposed to prevent that? Oh, shit. I thought that's where they went to do it. Well, we've had a lot of losses this year. This is her greatest accomplishment, I agree. This is one of the best books I've ever read in my entire life. Suicide Watch doubled as a psych ward. Did they think I was mentally unstable? Uh-huh. Yeah. Yes. Yes, and also yes. For sure, 100%, and indeed. They put me in Suicide Watch. Was I looked at as mentally unstable? Fucking obviously. Dumb whore. Oops, that was actually an accident. That's like the coolest accident to make. Oopsies. Oh shit, what is that? My bad, shorty. Did they think I was mentally unstable? I wasn't showing signs of a breakdown. You fucking killed your mom. But maybe to them that was a telltale sign of psychosis. Stop trying to guess things you know nothing about. Maybe I wasn't reacting because I had lost contact with reality. Yeah, I mean, you probably are in a state of shock and shit like that, but you know. Was I taking it all too well? Probably not. Adjusting better than they thought I should? Nope. Upon my arrest and transport, I'd exhibited no freaking out or attempts to hurt myself or others. Was I somehow carrying my dad's steadfastness with me? I feel like your dad would murder somebody. Or maybe it was just shock. Yeah. Or denial. Also, yeah. Probably all of it. I'm glad we agree. Possibly none of it. You're fucking retarded. Regardless, they must have thought I was crazy because my roommates certainly were not exactly sane. Were they dead or not, bitch? Give us the truth. Dude, I think Gypsy killed both of those women in that jail. She hung them. Thank you for the dono, zombie pirate. Please give me a good fatty. Love you, Poppy. I love you more. Fatty. On the second day in the cell, one of the naked ladies heard the guards coming and said, "Oh yay, time for our daily raping." Right. Right. Sure they did. Because that's what they would do, is rape 3 women at once in a cell that's being watched 24/7. I get that tapes disappear and cameras turn off, but if you were to... Rape does happen in jails and in prison a lot, especially with abuse from guards, 100%. Am I saying that it's impossible to happen? No. Am I saying that a guard probably wouldn't rape a group of women at the same time? Probably. You know, it's a lot of people's eyes on it who could tell. I feel like it would be one bitch in Suicide Watch. You turn off the camera, you're the one watching her. You know, like... Want to see my pecan? Only if that's what Dreamer Craft Corner said. Only if it's the dreamer with the beard, then yes. A daily raping? As I trembled and held myself in a ball, the naked ladies cackled. They're like, this dumb bitch just believed everything I just said. Yeah, we get daily raped here. Yeah. They were speaking prison language. Raping meant it was time for guards to do their daily search of our cell. Okay, that was like the only good writing in this book where it's like, oh my God, you fucking lying bitch. Oh, you didn't mean rape at all. Oh. Okay. Oh. Also, why are there 3 women in one cell for suicide watch? I don't know what the guards thought we could have gotten our hands on. We sat there with nothing to do. Why were you not naked? Why were they both naked? We weren't allowed to go to the canteen or commissary. Correct, you're on suicide watch. We couldn't have a razor to shave. Yeah, you're on suicide watch. We didn't even have a mattress to sleep on. We had to... You're telling me you didn't have a tiny little bunk or something? I mean, it's not like you have to or anything. I mean, there probably is like guidelines, but it's not like people check or care if violent offenders are fucking comfortable. Who cares? We had to eat our delivered meals with cardboard spoons and forks. Yeah, so you can't kill yourself. We had to eat, already read that. And that not that I wanted to eat much. You can't spit away the taste of cardboard from your mouth. With each daily cell search, the guards seemed like they hoped they'd find something off limits. Which actually doesn't make sense if it's under surveillance at all times. Like, how is something gonna get in there if they don't leave? Or or in prison talk, contraband. Prison talk, just like raping. I felt violated and subhuman. You should. You killed a person. Your own mother. That's kind of subhuman, you know? That's kind of like a fucking, like a Pride of Lions when the young son gets older and he tries to fight the dad. You're literally like an animal. And on top of being demoralized, nobody explained to me why I was being treated as a deplorable. You were, oh my God, you're in there for first-degree murder right now. What are you talking about? Why are you all treating me like I did something wrong? What did I even do? I don't even remember anything. I did nothing. With every search I wondered, how do they think we could manage to get ourselves a razor, a fork, a tampon from outside? Wow, I'm glad that we had the same thought. Maybe I'm not as smart as I thought I was. I had a lot to learn about prison life for only 8 years. Roommates came and went. I never knew what the next naked lady would do. Yo. Okay, so you weren't naked? There's no way, dude, that they're just like, there's no way it's allowed for you to just be naked the whole time. I'm not even going to fucking Google it because I don't believe that at all. And I also don't want to find out that I'm wrong. Would this one be like the naked lady who howled at the moon all night, even though we only had 2 slivers in the wall they called windows? I mean, that's all. I'd be staring out that window the whole fucking time. Also, if you're in a jail cell with me, prison cell with me, and you're howling at the moon, I'm gonna fucking rape you, dude. If it's me and another guy, yeah. Hey, stop howling. Nope. Rape time. Would this one be like... be like the naked lady who had detailed and intense conversations with the wall? Yeah, probably more interesting than fucking you, dude. Or would this be like the one... This one be like the naked lady who hit her head and mumbled to herself in cuss words? In cuss words. Oh, how I wish I had all 3 back again, because this one liked to play in her own poop. I'm gonna read part of this to you, okay? I'm gonna read part of this. Guys, look who it is. Miles, look. Miles, look. Miles, look at everybody. Look at everybody. Look. Okay, I'm gonna read this to you, okay? Or would this one be like the naked lady who hit her head and mumbled herself in cuss words? Oh, how I wish I had all three back again, because this one liked to play in her own poop. I think that's so cute. Isn't that just the most ladylike thing you've ever seen? My little baby. My little... Oh. I love you. I love you. Where's your good boy? Where's your good boy? You want to say anything? You want to say anything? Get a kiss? Get a kiss? Miles is a Shih Tzu. Hi. Hi, yo, baby. Yo, baby. Yo, baby. Yo, baby. You got so fat. So did I. We both got so fat. Okay, say goodbye. I love you. Now get the fuck out of here, dude. We're on a show here, dude. Yeah, see you in hell. That's my dog Miles. He used to be in all my videos. I remember the first video he was on. That was the best. Now all those videos are gone thanks to Sir Morbid. That's an Ewok. Yeah, he's the cutest. He was actually bred to be a show dog, and now he's just retarded. He doesn't even know what sit means. I didn't train him at all. He just doesn't piss or shit in the house. Sometimes. I love that he's still alive. Same. All right. See how much is left of this chapter? Oh, a lot. All right. Yeah, I think we're gonna end it there. Yeah. What did you guys think of what we read so far? How old is he? 8, I think. We're gonna leave talking about the poop lady till next week. But I'll chill with you guys for a little bit while I smoke.
But he's still on track. Bitch tried to take him down, but the truth won't quit. Poppy's got the fire and the comeback lit.
That's how you show proper love, not slicing a blanket. Yeah, he would be like, what the fuck? Oh, he's not that old at all. Nah.
Stupid tried to delete him, but he's still here. 8 years strong, bitch. Let's make it clear.
Almost as old as his channel. Yup.
Every new video.
I appreciate you, Harley Quinn. We love you more. It's better than her reading it. Better be.
Calling him a bully, bitch, you got it twisted. You want a nigga to stab your mom so we could put his limp dick in your ass. Just
the poop lady's crazy. I didn't see that coming at all.
you get your wig split.
Oh my god, I forgot to shout out my bags. Bag company. By CARSKY on Instagram. By Karski.
If you go broke, you're gonna have to sell your chocolate pop tart and start shopping for your followers at Walmart. Rumor has it that you might be doing OnlyFans. Is that because it costs so much to buy your OnlyFans? You won't stop me. You can't stop me.
New collection is the fake as fuck collection, where it's really high quality reps of an off-white bag, a Louis Vuitton backpack, and that Louis Vuitton duffel.
Can't erase that. 8 years gone, but he's still on track. Bitch, gotta take him down.
He had a comedy club there. That's who Morbid has as his background, and he's cosplaying. Red Bar? I'll look right now. I want to see what club does he run. Comedy podcast. He's still here.
8 years strong, bitch, let's make it clear. Poppy got a new page, you gon' strike that. Every new video, he's clapping right back. Poppy's back.
Do you know what his club is called? I wonder if I've been there. I'll go perform there right away. I'm obsessed with you, Lucy Purse. Appreciate you.
You can't stop me. Bounce right back.
I'm so glad my fiance I watched all your old videos before some asshole took them down. I'm glad you did too. Unbelievable. Unbelievable that happened, but he thinks that I'm mad about not getting a plaque. I couldn't care less, by the way, about a plaque, bro. Odd God.
Poppy's back, can't erase that. 8 years gone, but he's still on track. Bitch tried to take him down, but the truth won't quit.
What tools do you use? I don't really like, if you're talking about like motorcycle tools and shit like that, I don't really have that many tools. I mean, you get pretty much away with just having like the hex screws and the sockets for just like minor shit. But I'm definitely gonna like invest in tools this summer or this winter if I need to do anything to the bike. He looks so terrified.
Poppy's back. Poppy's back. Poppy's back. Poppy's back. Calling him a bully.
He has fake plaques. His are fake. You know, I heard people say that, but you know how I know that they're fake? Because he said he has them. Okay, dude, if I had a plaque, right, you would never, ever hear me bragging about it, dude. That is so fucking cringe, dude. When you have children, dude, you're 50 and you're like, I have fake plaques. Yo, who cares, dog? Dude, no girl is gonna fuck you because of your plaque.
Just like your exes, better loosen up your hair before you get your wigs.
He wants his head tattoo. Show I showed him yours. Hell yeah. I got more on the back too.
Can't stop me.
Bounce right back, now the content's popping. What?
Wine box poppy. You can't stop me.
Bounce right back, now the content's popping.
If you really want some, then it's time for you to pull up.
The reason he keeps bringing the plaque out because he thinks it shows he's better when it's really like a participation trophy. It's, I mean, 100,000, right? Like, even if he does have them, that is obviously impressive feat. It's not easy to get 100K, but yeah, I don't think like, because it's a vanity metric having subscribers and stuff. I would say that my fan base is like super dedicated, and like, just love the content I make and really supportive and shit.
Stupid tried to delete him, but he's still here. 8 years strong, bitch. Let's make it clear. Poppy got a new page.
Mothership is Joe Rogan's Comedy Club. Yeah. Morbid Supposer facts. Dude, if he actually did buy his, dude, that's the saddest fucking. That's the most loser dork shit ever. There's nothing more lame than that. Aside from like Elon Musk saying he's the #1 in the world on like Path of Exile.
You can't stop me.
Bounce right back, now the content's popping.
That wine box poppy. You can't stop me.
Oh, I meant for the bag designs. Oh.
Content's popping.
You go broke, you're gonna have to sell your chocolate Pop-Tart and start.
Oh, you're all good. So I just use for the bags, I just use a base layer of Sharpie paint pens, and then I use Molotow markers as the other layers. Molotow is M-O-L-O-T. Here, I'll just show you. But it's actually just how it sounds, M-O-L-O-T-O-W. They're expensive as fuck, though.
And it's time for you to pull up.
The fuck with the cunt. So these are what I use. Bobby's bag. Can't erase that. So for like every single color, like is like $350. This is like, they have like, obviously this is kind of like every color, but there's like one with even more colors. But this is the best company. I only have like 12 colors though. But they're like Like what, like 15 or like like $9 each.
8 years strong, bitch.
These are incredible markers, worth every penny, and they're refillable.
Video, he's clapping right back. Poppy's back. Poppy's back, bitch. Poppy's back. Poppy's back, bitch. Calling him a bully, but you got it twisted. You wanted me to stab your mom so he could put his limp dick.
So, okay, I actually kind of wanted to talk about that actually a little bit. Not like really too much, but like, so somebody said Jess Coast is one of Morbid's minions. She's using you to get people to her channel that's filled with only hate and misinfo. That is a little bit concerning, and I think like a lot of people might be like, who do know that information, that she is on Sir Morbid's live stream, that like that I shouldn't be using the music anymore because she's associating with him. However, I think the value that I derive from using the good songs she made is of higher value than what she's going to get a return on from it, right? Or by like using me. Because of course, like that's like the point of making any fucking video, you know, like you wouldn't make like Winebox Poppy music if there was like no following for it to be listened to, right? Like that's the like I wouldn't make Gypsy Rose videos if they weren't getting views and shit like that. Also, all of my Patreon video, like all the Patreon videos are Gypsy Rose FOIA videos. I have a ton. We're doing all of them, by the way, all of them. There's a Nick Gojon one coming out tomorrow, or maybe tonight or tomorrow. But like, yeah, even if she didn't make it, but yeah, I just think like just the value that it's just so cool for me to have a song like that. I think it's just I derive more value than that from it, like having that be the intro, it not being copyrighted music, because like I usually would just listen to like rap that I like, but this is obviously much better. And I totally see that that she would do that, like flip sides or be whatever would get the most views and stuff. Because one time she messaged me, not to like spill out dirty laundry or anything, but like this is just kind of who she is, I guess. But she was messaging me saying, "There's like, yo, let's just like take over the drama scene, like together or whatever." And I was like, "No, I don't do drama, gang. I'll take some shots at Sir Morbid and stuff, but like I don't really care about the like small creator drama is so stupid that even exists." Yeah, I haven't watched any. I don't watch Morbid, so I haven't seen her on there or anything. But it's weird because like I feel like the internet should know. I mean, I didn't know Sir Morbid was such a fucking piece of shit until it happened to me when he took down my channel. But that's actually, we just wanted to be aware of what's going on. I appreciate you so much, for real. I really appreciate you guys looking out, and like whenever I collab with people, you guys tell me to look out for them and stuff. So while he was talking shit about you, come on now, can't trust. I'm saying, oh shit.
You can't stop me.
That's weird that she'd laugh at something so unfunny. I mean, so I also was debating with myself, right? I also think I'm still going to link her video of the song because it also adds more value to me and my brand recognition for people if they want to listen to it on their own accord, and me making it easily accessible to them, because like I don't really care if she makes money from and you know, I mean, it doesn't really bother me at all. But it's definitely cringe. I can see her taking down the video for sure. But I already have it downloaded, so yeah, it's 100% my benefit for sure. It's just weird that people would go to his side, but I don't know. Like I went on Morbid just so I could be fucking tell jokes and stuff. But I never like look into people or anything like that. I just go like, yeah, I'll go on this panel.
Can I risk that? 8 years gone, but he's still on track. Bitch, try to take him down, but the truth won't quit.
Versus been spreading misinfo with way evidence. That's hilarious. Like to try and spread misinfo about FOIA videos, because it's like that's what we see is what we're seeing, bruh.
You're strong, bitch. Let's make it clear. Poppy got a new page. You gon' strike that every new.
It would be interesting to tune in though. But I mean, I would advise him to not take down this channel, not because it's my channel, but because that is going to be another really, really bad look for him. You know what I'm saying? Like with the video that I would make coming back from it would be fucking killer when I make another channel. But he could do what he wishes, right? People are just going to look more poorly upon him for being the one who took down my channel for sure. You're the only real deal. I honestly, not, and I'm not just saying this because it's me. True, dude. Like all of these people, like it's like I genuinely only care about making fun of it, and the only one who's openly like, yeah, I'm doing this for money. I just, if this wasn't getting views, like if Gypsy Rose didn't get views, I wouldn't talk about her. Dude, if Barney the dinosaur had cringe videos and were getting views, I'd make videos about that. I do find the story to be inherently compelling, to be honest with you. But once again, if it wasn't like a topic that was at all intriguing to other people, I wouldn't talk about it. But it feels like these people all are in it for like malicious reasons, or like just like a reason that isn't that. I don't know. And like a lot of people just want the family, like with the whole Autumn thing of like, they just want the family to be broken apart and have people be put in worse positions, whether she was telling the truth or not. And this might even be like too much inside baseball for a lot of people. It would be for me, but like it's just something interesting is that like the content creators who are constantly talking about it are just the ones that are like almost making it worse by like egging them on and just wanting it to be more of a reality television show for them, to benefit themselves, right? Like if Gypsy Rose and all that stuff died out, it wasn't popular, I would not try and keep making it popular, right? I couldn't care less. And I would genuinely advise them to, even though I don't like any of them, I would say for them to put their family before the online fame and shit. But also, I'm not going to say who said this, but like somebody was messaging me about how they were trying to get like Sir Morbid's channel taken down and stuff like that. And I told them, I was like, I do not want that. I don't want him to lose his channel. I don't want, even if he did it to me, I don't want his channel gone, all of his work gone, even though I think all of his videos, well, I haven't seen his videos to be fair, but like his live streams aren't good. The content sucks, but I wouldn't, just because it happened to me, I don't want that to be to happen to him. Two wrongs don't make a right. I would rather just shit like that cease from happening, not perpetuate that, you know? Because to me, it's like, you know, not that serious. Like, to me, it just blows my mind that there's even drama. Like, I didn't even know creators with such little followings. I know that I have a little one right now, but even like 100,000 when I had like 98,000 or whatever, it was still like to me a small creator. But like drama at that level would still be like, ugh. Like when the whole Becca Scoops thing was, I don't even know what fucking happened. I don't give a fuck, dude. Look at her, dude. Do you think I care what? You think I care what's going on in her world? I don't give a fuck, dude. I didn't even find the drama to be interesting, right? There have been times where I found YouTuber drama who are like famous. I would say, yeah, famous to at least people on YouTube. Like I found that interesting before, right? But like nowadays, I probably wouldn't unless it was like something dope, but. So because he's doxing people and doing crazy shit, they want him off. He's ban evading as well. Yeah. I mean, I don't blame him for ban evading. YouTube is the greatest platform. But like taking it real life with like doxing and shit like that, I like that, like doing things that are so malicious and looked at as wrong is very weird to me, to be openly doing them. So imagine what that person is doing behind the scenes, right? So if they're openly doxing people and doing things that everyone, it's almost in the definition. Like, I'm pretty sure in the definition of doxing would be like how murder is the unrightful killing of a person. So it's inherently bad. So is doxing. It's inherently bad. And they're doing it openly and publicly. This is the only time I've thought about it, actually. So that I just imagine what they're like behind closed doors, dude. I couldn't imagine the evil and malicious intent. The moment he's here getting drama, I check out. I'm here for justice, but I'm also here to laugh sometimes. Yeah, I don't think justice is ever going to happen. I mean, I don't think anything obviously can happen in the legal system. That's like literally, actually. But I think her being held accountable and like people reacting to the FOIA videos and making that into the zeitgeist and making it more popular, I think those FOIAs are super important because kids are impressionable and stuff. I get she bought most of her followers, but I mean, that is incredibly concerning. Even Gypsy Rose Blanchard herself said that girl who killed her boyfriend and his friend in that car crash shouldn't be able to have a social media. So, Morbid was too into Ken's family drama in a creepy way. It's very weird. It's very weird. But they just like thrive on drama. Right? Like, so does 90 Day Fiancé, right? But that's a television show. And it is a real relationship, but they're consenting to destroy the relationship by putting it on 90 Day Fiancé and shit. Right? But like, they would love for a family to be broken up more because of their actions or something like that. With Autumn, like, they were trying to get her to drop that video. I messaged her and I told her to not drop it, to not post it, because they all want her to post the video of the headboard. Because I don't give a fuck. I don't care. She like, you don't have to prove to me that Gypsy Rose Blanchard is insane, because she killed her mom, right? Got convicted for it. I said, like, these people don't have your best interest in mind. These people don't care. They just want more for their fucking little reality television they get to watch. And then also, like, which is fine, make money off of, which is totally fine, right? Because I'm talking about it right now. But they just want to add more to, they're not looking at the real human aspect of it, and it's almost malicious to an extent, in my opinion. But... and she can be tried for first degree murder. Again, just a lot of work. Yeah, that's like super, super difficult. I was like looking into that, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think she should be able to have social media and like, she's like hurting businesses and stuff. But I also don't think people should be like review bombing businesses that she goes to, right? It's not like they invited her, and like they might not even know who she is. Like, that just makes me feel so bad, like, if they go there. So she's just fucking appreciate you. Yeah, I'm like they all just wanted, they're like, post it then, Autumn, post the video if it's real, post it then. I'm like, can you, like, it's so like, they're just like, yes, more fucking drama. Oh my god. It's very malicious. I wish I had vibes that I could trust, because like with the whole Morbid thing and stuff, I just am too trusting. Even though it was just me going on a panel, it's just like, to me, I couldn't even conceptualize the thought of it even being Morbid. Not because I thought he was a good guy or that we were friends. It's just because I can't really imagine wanting to do that to somebody. Like, it doesn't compute to me, because like a rising tide brings up all ships. So if he actually wanted to like use me, wouldn't he want to collab instead of do the evil thing? It just doesn't make sense to me. But like, I don't think that I think that they just likes being evil, like a genuinely evil person, jealous and stuff like that, wants to see people actually hurt and stuff like that. I just didn't know it could get to that level, to be honest with you. I don't know. I think they're trying to save these businesses by Yeah, I think there are some people who are trying to help them by like telling the when she did that like fake brand deal with the dress or whatever, or the clothing, and they were like, yo, we didn't send this to her or anything like that. That's good. Like when they're brought attention to it, like let's say somebody bought a bag of mine and they were a convicted murderer. I would love for people to fucking make me aware of it, to be totally honest. So I could be like, we don't support this person. They just bought a product. We did not know who they were. Because you do have the right to deny business to anybody, unless it's like you're like being racist or whatever, right? Right? Actually, I don't know. You might just have the right to deny service to anybody, but yeah, they're all just fucking vultures. Like the majority of people, like who are just like. They're just seething for more blood. Just because everyone came over to you. I bet you he was so mad seeing like the how hyped it got, dude. Probably you can't trust him over. He talks shit about you and everyone. Oh yeah, I don't trust him at all anymore. But now I definitely like. Everybody is like harder to trust, I guess, because now I'm like, oh shit. For some reason, like I guess I've never really ran into, well, online I've never ran into anybody malicious. He's probably the one who hacked my channel too, if you think about it. So I guess it's just my first learning experience. I appreciate you, Mary. Oh. Yes. Chat definitely has my best interest in mind. I think you guys are great. I take great pride in like the following I have. I think you guys are actually fucking a lot smarter than your average, because you like fan base. Because like you guys know when I'm kidding. You guys aren't fucking like low IQ people. Are like, oh my god, how did he say that? Like how Morbid actually thinks that I think Gypsy Roast taking down my channel or them taking down my channel is worse than DD dying. I was so obviously joking, but of course he wouldn't know what that is, a joke, you know. Guys are like creator shitty, especially since you were so close to 100k. Yeah, but you know, it's just that's just a vanity metric, right? Like it is nice. Like, is it nice to be able to tell people that in person instead of having to be like, I had a channel almost at 100k, but now it's, you know, I have to give yourself like a reasoning of what happened. But yeah, of course, but. We back. We're doing good. I think the channel's doing great. Like it's like the views aren't as high as I'd like them to be, but like with the amount of views we get compared to the subscriber amount is great. Just got to keep being consistent and shit like that. Oh, for sure that we hacked you. Yeah. Like for a while, like I said that would like break my heart if like, not like because I thought he was so cool or anything like that. It's just because it's like, oh, a person could be that malicious and evil when I did nothing to them. Huh. Weird. I guess I really, because like, yeah, there's not really, I don't really know an evil person. But like everything he does, like when he tells jokes, right, in quotes, his jokes, when he says similar shit to me, right, it doesn't sound, it's not a joke. Like I do this. Right, and I think you guys can also tell he just sounds like he's being a fucking asshole. Like he's just being malicious. Like if he makes a fat joke, it just seems like you're like, oh, did you fucking hate this guy for being fat? And I'm just like, fatty, you know, like he is just so serious with him. Like, but he doesn't know how. He's not. My camera shaking. Yeah, that was me putting my leg up. I was crossing my legs like a homosexual. Sorry. But like he doesn't know how to be likable. He doesn't know how to have like good cadence or anything like that. It's just, it's funny how bad it is, to be honest. Yeah, facts he is. Yeah, my bad. So I like to move my legs sometimes, but I kind of forgot that like I have this like tiny little desk set up. Like, and behind me there's like my standing desk. I can't get the desk to sit back down. Like it's just like stuck being stood up. So if anybody knows how to fix that, let me know. I don't know who Ed Gein is, but like, yeah, I don't think I've heard that guy make a similar joke. He's just like, If somebody brings up his pedophile allegations, look into it. I'm never really going to talk about it, but just like look into it if you want. He's just like, you sound fat. Are you fat? You sound like a fat girl. You sound like yes, sir. You sound like a guy. Who is this guy? Why is this group full of guys? The Griff train. That's it. He doesn't have a soul, yes, and that's because he's Asian. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching and listening everywhere. I love you guys so much. I love reading the book with you guys. It's been a great time. I will see you next Monday. Sorry I had to do it at 8 p.m. Central this time. I woke up super late and shit. Oh, we say Fede all the time in our house. It's our current vocal stem. I love it. Oh, and I'm fat. Hell yeah. Thank you so much for the dono. Zombie Pirate 23, same. I like your new studio. It looks more legit than your attic. Thank you so much. Good night, everybody. I'll let it wind down with some sweet tunes. You guys are incredible. Thank you for all the support. It truly means the world. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Mwah.
Poppy's back, Poppy's back, bitch. Poppy's back, Poppy's back, bitch.
Calling him a bully, bitch, you got it twisted. You wanted Nick to stab your mom so we could put his limp dick in your ass. Fake just like your pixels. Better loosen up your hair before you get your wig split. Box Poppy.
You can't stop me. I bounce right back. Now the content's popping.
Box Poppy.
You can't stop me. I bounce right back. Now the content's popping.
If you really want something, then it's time for you to pull up. Should've known better than to fuck with the cunt.